Hi guys, this is Santiago Zapata. I am the lead developer of NovaMundi, and today we're going to be playing the game for a bit. Since it's been a long time since I last played, or at least some weeks, and we are adding new stuff every time. So let's go ahead and play. If you want to know what is NovaMundi, maybe a deeper look at it, you may want to look at some of the other videos that are in our YouTube channel. Otherwise, let's go ahead and play. Very quick intro. NovaMundi is an exploration game. Um, the theme of the game is you are a group of indigenous people, Muisca people from the Andes of what is nowadays Colombia, and you gotta find a way to try to stop the invasion of the Spanish, right? So let's go ahead and do that. Uh, the game is meant to be played in runs. So every time you play the game, the world is different. All the terrain is different. And our mission is to try and find the different towns and survive in an environment that is every time more dangerous, I guess. So in our group, we have different kinds of units. Here we can see the Explorer, which is a non-combat unit. It's useful to not lose your way in the wilderness. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go to Ramiriki. This is the town where we start. We're going to meet with Supanake, which is the cacique or the leader of this town. And we're going to talk with him. We're going to tell him about the Spanish invaders that we saw. And yes, we're going to get the quest to go find the Iraka. He's like the high priest of the Muisca, which is he lives in Suamox. So we gotta go there, and he's telling us that we gotta assemble an expedition of people. And in order to get people, we need to spend our experiences points, right? So we earned this by surviving in combat or by doing discoveries, stuff like that. These 11 people are already in our party, and we can add new people. We can spend our 5,000 experience points to add, for example, to Gecha warriors, which are like the spearmen with high attack, and then maybe a couple archers. Yes, this is the party that I'm going to go with. Actually, I'm going to swap one of the Gecha for a guardian. And that's it. And he's also going to give us the 10 golden tejuelos. This is the coin, a kind of currency that the Muisca used. So we're going to do that. We're going to get some supplies using these tejuelos because we need to travel there. We need some money, some food. So we're going to trade one tejuelo for some maize, for a lot of maize. We are constantly improving the UI, but it's a constant work. So as you can see, one tejuelo is worth a lot of maize, for at least for this guy. We're also going to get some bandages, 3 bandages. Let's take less corn, less maize, sorry. No, let's put in an additional tejuelo, and then let's add the maize back. Okay, one of the improvements that we're going to do on this is making it much easier to match the offers. So yeah, this sounds good. 3 food days and 3 bandages for 2 tejuelos, and we're going to keep the 8 other tejuelos for further trades. So we do the trade and we continue. Yes, we can talk if you want. You can talk with all the people here, and they are very interesting people, and they will tell you about the customs of the Muisca or the daily life. And these guys can tell us about the surroundings, and we're going to need to know this because we're going to have to travel to the different towns once we met with the Iraka. So he's telling us that Hansa is to the northwest, that's important. Simihakata to the northeast, and Suamox to the north. We know that because we're going to Suamox right now. That's like our first stop. It's pretty far this time. Remember, every time you play, it's different. So let's go ahead and try to hit Suamox. Here are our objectives or missions. Travel north to Suamox and tell the wise Iraka and Nompanim about the invaders. So when we are traveling, we need to avoid obstacles like this kind of humedal or swamp and forest, but we don't have a lot of options here. So let's go through this forest and let's try to like circle, I guess, the humedal and get to the other side. When we are traversing the forest, it's very easy to lose your way. So that's something that you gotta keep in mind. But this time we did not have an option, so it was either that or doing a very big detour. So let's go ahead. Also, I think the music is off. Yes, that's not good. Let's put this back in because the music is awesome. Okay. I hope it's not interfering with my voice a lot. And there's some random events that happen while you are traveling, and in the forest they are even more dangerous. So let's see if we can go through here. I hope this is not a dead end. Maybe it is and we'll have to swim a little bit. Okay, this is a pretty big swamp. It's huge. But it's safe to go through it. Yeah, this is okay. Alright, so there's a river here. We can cross the river, but in the latest versions we added this so that it's not that easy, or you gotta spend some time to cross it. So let's not do that for now. Let's just keep following it this side, and hopefully we are not going to need to cross. We'll see. So this is pretty barren here, like some rolling hills, and we haven't found anything yet. So it's almost night, and you can see here that we're getting tired. I think once we get to this turn of the river, we can camp there to rest. Oh, okay, so this is our first combat. So we met some Pancho Raiders enemies. There are 4 block gunners and Raider. So this is an easy battle. We are just going to leave them do their work. I'm going to move some of these guardians here to hit the archers so that the Gecha can attack directly this one. But yeah, we are outnumbering them, so it should not be an issue for us. Okay, they had some maize. We're going to take it and continue our journey. We're going to make camp here. It's already getting a bit darker, so I guess we do that before tomorrow we can continue through this forest. Or yeah, I think we will not have to cross the river. That's good. So let's just camp here for now, and let's rest for, I don't know, I think 10 hours is a lot. Let's rest for 6 hours maybe. Yeah, that should be enough to recover our energy. And let's journey onward. Let's pick this camp and let's journey onward. It's nighttime, so it's a bit dark. As you can see, the field of view changes based on how far you can see. In this case, since it's night and we're inside a forest, it's very limited, but if you are in daylight and if you are walking on the plains, it's completely open, so you can see much more at one time, at a given time. As we explore, we'll also get some messages from our party members. That's also something that we are developing further. Let's continue our way to Suamox. You can also see here some indicators of what the things that may be altering or modifying your speed. So for example here, since we are traversing the forest, that makes us walk a little bit slower, but we are also rested, so that helps us move quicker. Okay, we finally managed to cross the forest and we got our second combat. So as days go by, as time passes, you are going to start meeting stronger enemies. In this case, we got 2 Pancher Raiders and 2 Archers. So it's getting harder, and we are going to need to start maneuvering and using the skills of our units in a better way. Still, we're doing good, but this unit is already wounded. So we're going to take all this that these guys had, and let's take all, and we are going to apply bandage to this guy. He's pretty wounded, and also to this guy. Let's put some bandages on them. Also, I forgot to equip this. This blessing can increase the attack of a unit, so let's put it on an archer to make him more deadly. And we are getting close to Suamox now. It's also almost daytime, so that's good. Somewhere around here. So Suamox is so here's the effect of the bandages. Suamox is one of the towns, well, the only town that you know the location of when you start the game. And we're going to enter here and talk with the Iraka. So it's Nompanim. We tell him about the invaders. He tells us about this threat of the Spanish people. And we ask about uniting, so he gives us the mission to summon all the Muisca to join against this enemy. And he's also giving us some people and some supplies for our quest. We're going to take all these supplies. And some of these people, we don't have to take them all like immediately, because you know, as the more people you have, the more mouths you have to feed. So let's take the elite Gecha. Yeah, let's say these 3 elite Gecha and maybe an archer. We can also always come back later to take the other ones. We're also going to go to the market and see. So that people that was like free, right? They gave us for free. And here is where we can like hire or convince additional people to join us using the experiences points that we accumulate in combat. For now, let's save them. You can also trade. We can also trade for food. Right now we have 4 food days, so let's try to get an additional food day for this Tejuelo. This is where it's going to be improved, so this is quicker in the future. A Tejuelo for this guy, it seems to be around 1300. Yeah, let's take this, and that's it. And let's check the our mission. So another thing that we need to do is check the surrounding towns. So this guy says that Hunza is to the southwest, Simihikata to the southwest, and Ramiriki to the south. So pretty much everything is to the south. If we check first the quest, we can see that we have 5 new quests that Nompanin gave us to visit these towns. And we know that Hunza and Simihakata are close. They are like to the south. If we check our memories, we know, let's try to find Hunza first. So Hunza is to the southwest of Suamox, southwest. And also to the northwest of Ramiriki. So it should be somewhere around here. So that's going to be like the first destination we're going to try to find. As I mentioned, as days pass, it gets more dangerous, so we don't have any time to waste, right? So we head there directly. We're going to have to cross this river, and it's going to be a bit slow. In the future, we're going to add some canoes so you can like cross quickly or navigate the rivers much more quickly. But for now, let's just crawl through it. And as you notice, it's super slow, so you really need to. It takes about an hour or so to cross this river of the day. But we're almost there, and we needed to cross, so yeah, we're just crossed. And let's from here, let's travel a little bit southward, like this. Hopefully there's not. Oh, we can also climb this mountain and see what's like from the top. We can get some vantage point and check. Well, it's a bit difficult to climb. Yeah, it's a bit steep. Not a good idea. But I see a lot of forest there. So let's try to follow the river. Maybe there's some clearing. I don't know. Or maybe we'll have to cross it. Let's see what we find. There's some water there, like a lake. So yeah, maybe. Let's cross this forest, like straight south. There's not a lot of other things we can do. Just avoid the deep vegetation and try to stay in the clearings. Enemies. So now we got 2 block gunners, an archer, and 3 raiders. We're going to try to attack the archer with the gecha. And let's let the others do their work. This explorer stays here. Let's have these 3 guys attack the archer instead. Yeah, let's change the strategy. How are we doing? Let's move these archers here and have them attack this other archer. Okay. They got some coca leaves, fish, maize, and meat. Let's take all of this for us. And let's continue down the way. We are tired. So maybe it's time to camp. Oh, the city is there. Huh. Let's camp for now. But before going to camp, let's put some of these bandages on the guys that are wounded so that they can be fully recovered when we wake up. We are going to need to restock in that city. So we're going to rest for 8 hours, 7 hours should be enough. We're tired, as you can see. Once we finish resting, this tired thing is going to disappear. We are also light. So what light means is we are not. We are light because we are not carrying the tent. So that's something that we gotta decide. If we don't carry the tent, we can like move much quickly. But when we rest, we are not going to be recovering our hit points. So that's not something we can do right now. Let's pick it back. And then we are rested, but we are in the forest, so that's why we are moving slowly. And if you have noticed, there's some kind of janky movement, and that is because when you are in the forest, you cannot like move in a straight line because it's difficult to explore. Surprise attack, that's one of the dangers of being in the forest. So Oikatativa, Tinhakata, and Tiusaga have been attacked. Okay. And then we go to combat. We are like surrounded, but mostly by ranged units. So we should be good. Let's see. We are going to keep an eye on the HP of our units, but other than that, we should not have any issue dealing with this group of units. Okay, that was easy. Take all. Yeah, we are still good. We don't want to be overburdened. Like if we are over 80% of our carry capacity, then we move very slowly. That's not something that we want. Okay, so I don't know if that's Hunza. We lost track because we stood in the forest for too long. That's probably Hunza. We're going to cross this river. Almost there, okay. Oh, that's not Hunza, that's just a small settlement, but let's go there. Let's enter. So this guy is Tensaga, and we can ask him to join the alliance with his people, and he's going to give us some people, so let's take another elite Gecha, because these are always helpful. And some supplies, thank you, and 3 tejuelos, very, very useful. We're going to take another archer, yeah, and let's just leave these other 3 people here and ask him about the town. So he says Hunza is to the west. Okay, so we are getting close to Hunza. Alright, let's check the map. Hunza is to the west of here, so that's that way. Okay, let's go to Hunza. Oh, we also needed, if you remember that we also need some healing items. So let's trade 2 tejuelos, 3 tejuelos for bandages. 8 bandages, okay, that works. Trade. Yeah, we're going to need that because, and yeah, you see we just got into another combat, so, and it's more people every time, and soon the Spanish will arrive, so we gotta be ready. Okay, this guy's taking some damage. We're going to take him out of the combat. And we're going to add, use some bandages on him. A lot of fish. This for probably some. Probably they stole it because they were raiders, so they got it from some fisherman or something. Okay. Oh, this one's pretty injured. Okay. Traveling west, looking for Hunza. Avoiding these forest trees. Okay. Surprise attack. Okay. Only one of them is not ranged, and we're going to send our stronger units to hit this single guy. Actually, let's do that. Let's send the guardians. Where are my guardians? Here they are. Attack this guy to minimize the damage. We got plenty of ranged units, so we're fine. We also need to keep an eye on the explorer because we don't want him to die. If he dies, we're going to have a hard time finding our way. Okay, this is a bit of a step hill, and we're getting into a very small paramo, which is a kind of biome with this vegetation. And where is Hunza? I don't see it. Alright, so let's continue going west through this mist. Probably Hunsa is around the corner and surprise attack again. In the night. This guy is dangerous. These two guys are the most dangerous. And we're going to actually improve the placement of the units when you start combat. Especially in the ambushed mode. Alright, let's go like this. No, this one's too injured. Wow, these two? Let's give them some support. Okay, and we are leveling up. So we got now some level 2 units. The Explorer is level 2. Wow, that's interesting because normally they're stuck in low level because you are always making them retreat from battle, but these ones are doing pretty good. Let's bandage this one and use this coca leaf. And we need some more healing items. West. So let's go a little bit southwest here. Maybe after we cross this jungle, this forest, we're going to find Hunsa. Hopefully. We're about to lose track because we have been in the forest for too long. So we are burdened. So this is what I didn't want to do. We are carrying a lot, and we currently actually cannot see that in the inventory. But once we arrive to Hunsa, maybe we'll have to get some people, or we will need to barter some of our trade goods. Oh, across the river. Great. So there's like a canyon here. The canyon of this river. And well, Hunsa is nowhere to be found. Maybe it's here in the top of this hill. I think that's most probably the location. Its location is probably there. Let's climb here. Let's try to climb. Well, it's pretty steep, and there's a paramo there. Well, some archers. Let's change this. Let's have this guy attack the ranged units. This guy stays here in the back. Right. Oh, we're 100% full. And we're actually going to take advantage of this interface to take some of the burden off. We're going to get to 70% full, which is the threshold for the moving quick. Let's get rid of the maize. This one spars first, so yeah, just like this. This should be enough. Yeah, and Hunsa is nowhere to be found. Let's climb this one. There it is, the city of Hunsa. Let's go down there. Susakira and Pisbansa engaged into a friendly conversation about the game of Turmeke, and they became friends because we've been traveling for a long time, so I guess people talk and become friends with each other. Let's rest for a bit. Actually, let's wait until we get into Hunsa. And let's first talk with the Chikui. And let's ask him to unite, to join this union. So we got Hunza joining the alliance, and he's also going to give us some people. And yeah, we can carry some people. 2 more elite geisha, 3 more elite geisha, an archer. Yeah, that should be enough. And some supplies, healing items, food. Food, 3 food days. Yeah, let's take some food. Okay, and there's also other people here. Asai, this is just like a woman that right now she doesn't have a lot of influence in the plot, but in the future she may do that, because another thing that we're adding is more detailed quests on the towns, so that is not just getting to the town and asking them to join, but you will have to do some stuff. So that's going to happen soon. For now, let's ask this guy about nearby towns. Nearby to Hunza, we have Suamox to the northeast, we already know that, and Romeriki to the southeast, we already know that, so that's not very helpful. Let's trade. So right now we have only 3 healing items. We need more. So let's try to ask him for 10 bandages, and that's probably going to be costly. But let's try trading all this fish in, and then some tejuelos. Still not happy. Let's give him also this meat. So you see the minus sign. That means that it's not very worthy for him. And 1 tejuelo, 2, 3 tejuelos. Okay. Can I get another one? Another 2, another 2. Okay, so 12 bandages for a lot of fish, deer meat, and 3 tejuelos. And yeah, we need that, so let's trade. We got 12 now. People, we can also summon people here. Now we have a lot of experience, but I think we have a pretty big party. Maybe we can take an archer. Yeah, let's take an archer. And let's continue our quest. So we know where Simi Hakata is because they told us. Simi Hakata is to the southeast of Suamox. Somewhere around here. So that's pretty far. Do we know more towns? No, I think this guy also did not tell us a lot. Simi Hakata to the east, Suamox to the northeast, yeah. So I think we don't have any choice. We can try. This is probably desert here. I don't think there are any towns here because the guy in this hut did not tell us about any nearby towns. So we're pretty isolated now. I think the best bet what we can do is cross here, because I mean we will need to cross all this forest to go back into Suamox. But maybe there's something here. So let's do that. Let's travel north and then a little bit east, go back to Suamox, and then try to find a way to Simihikata. Let's travel north. Oh, we're tired. Let's rest before we collapse. I forgot that 8 hours should be enough. And another good thing is that we are light. This is probably because we sold all that fish for the bandages, which are not that heavy. And okay, so this probably that was a good idea. Instead of crossing the forest, we are Going through these hills, we move much faster and it's much less dangerous. We're not going to go down from there because that leads to a lake with some forest surrounding it. We are light and rested, so we are traveling pretty quick. Let's go through this paramo. It's nighttime, so our line of sight is, or our field of vision is decreased. We are still pretty rested, so no need to stop. As I mentioned, if we stop a lot, time will go by and then we will start facing stronger enemies. So first, the Spanish guy that we met, what's his name? Let's see. I cannot see. Hanucho de Mata is a pikeman. Okay. Ah, there's another one. A hunter. Ali de Laos. And another hunter. So we are a lot of people against them. Let's meet them straight on. Let's take these archers here to try to flank the party. You stay here. You guys are pretty good. You're a bit injured. Stay here. Okay. These guys are stuck here. So right now, the AI of the units is a bit lacking. So, for example, they will stay there. If you don't order them to do something, to attack someone, they will just stay there. In this case, I think this battle is almost done. Yeah, we did not take a lot of damage. And these guys have some iron pickaxe. So this can be traded in barter. Very valuable. We got 2 food days, so we're going to need all this. Yeah, let's go. We are almost at the border of the map. Oh well, we took a small detour. Let's go straight east from here. Alright, so let's continue traveling east. We are going back to Suamox and then southeast to look for that second town. So far we haven't found like anything in the wilderness. It's possible to find some stuff like animal discoveries and caves with stuff inside. But yeah, this time we haven't found anything. And that's other thing that we are like delving into. But eventually I will update the roadmap with all the things that we're doing because it's really needed for people to know where we are headed. So yeah, we are here walking by a lake in the night. We're not still very tired, so we can do this journey through the night. Wow, it's dark. Okay, so this is the first arquebusiers we find. This is where things start becoming tricky, so we're going to flank this group with the Gecha warriors and attack these 2 arquebusiers with this group of people. You are staying here and the other ones can go straight. Actually, I'm going to make these guys move a little bit here first so that the Gecha can pass. Let's go. Okay, probably nothing is seen on the stream because it's a bit dark, but we're facing our first gunpowder enemies here. We need the Gecha to hit first fast. Probably the next battle will be much more clear. We beat them. And 3 bandages, that's useful. And actually, let's check this guy. Someone received that gunshot. I believe it probably was this guardian. Let's start bandaging people away. The guardians always take the most damage. We got plenty of bandages, so let's use them. And let's keep our explorer healthy because it's very important. This is like a part of the map that is very unpopulated. No one lives here. Going southeast now a little bit. And we're getting close to Suamox, I believe. Let's continue the journey. Okay, so we're going to let's cross through here. Let's avoid the trees, which represent like deep forest. Don't want to go there. Maybe travel a little bit north. Try to get past this part. There's some plains on the other side, so let's aim to get there. We're a pretty big group now. And yeah, we're on the way to Suamox. We are going to have to cross that river again. There's no other way. Because there's a lake here. It's not on the map, but there's a big lake. So we found 4 enemies and they haven't noticed us. Let's ambush them. A captain, a raider, an arquebusier, and an archer. Let's just attack them. Let's make sure the explorer stays here, but other than that, we can just jump on them. Let's see. No, well, it's too late, but I'm going to make sure that these guardians hit on the arquebusier first instead of the geisha. And we're going to need actually one of these guardians to face this guy. And also one of these ones. Yeah. Because this guy is getting some supports from above. Let's see how it impales. Right, so now attack this guy. And you attack the captain. You attack the arquebusier. And you're already attacking this one. The guardian is taking a lot of damage. I'm going to pull him back. Okay. We won. Okay. Tejuelo and iron pickaxe. Some bandages, and we can take all this. Okay, so I just hit a small bug. I hope after we go to the town it gets fixed. Let's go past this river. All my people is just staying there instead of coming with me. Yeah, it looks like a small bug with the transition out of combat. Well, it's not fixed. Maybe after the next battle it was going to be fixed. Okay, we're in Suamox. We're going to see, maybe I can take some more guys. No, I think we're fine. Let's take the supplies. Oh, no supplies, okay. Let's trade for some supplies. Yeah, no, I think we're actually fine. Let's get just like 3 bandages. What? 5 bandages for 2 tejuelos. Oh, actually we can trade this pickaxe. It's very valued here. So let's trade these 2 pickaxes. No, just one of them. Well, not that valued. Okay, so 3 pickaxes for bandages. 7 bandages, okay. Okay. And we're going southeast from here. And actually I'm going to save my game to fix this issue. Just a reminder that we are in early access, so this kind of bugs can happen. But overall I feel the game is pretty stable and I hope you can enjoy it. Okay, it's fixed now. And we are going southeast, right? That's where the other town is. Southeast, Simihakata. Okay, so somewhere around here. Is that a different? No, that's the other river. Okay, so it's more like in this direction. Let's see and hopefully we can find it. We will have no other way but through this forest, so let's take this. There's some kind of clearing here that we can use. There's the bearings. We just need to cross, so let's keep following this. When we lose the bearings or when we lose track, the compass also stops working, so you gotta use like stuff from the environment to guide yourself and hopefully not get too lost. We still have 4 days of food, so we're fine. Sickness, another problem of going through the forest is your party may get sick. Okay, I think we're almost through it. There it is. Oh, ambush 6 enemies, yes. Okay, so let's there's an arquebusier here. That's the biggest threat, but there's a lot of Gecha warriors here, so let's have them attack him. The explorer retreats a little bit. Actually, this one can attack this one. Yeah, let's go ahead. So far, none of my units have died. Sword, jewelry, and take all this food. Yeah, we got a lot of food now. Well, we are on the other side. Hope we did not lose our track too much. We will only know after we recover our bearings. But let's continue this way. I believe we should be heading in the right direction. We are going to go across this mountain. We're traveling light. I hope we did not abandon the tent. And actually I cannot check that in this version, but let's hope that's the case. Okay, we recover our bearings. Southeast and northeast, so somewhere around here. Let's try going east a little bit to see what we find. There's another river there. We're going uphill a little bit to try to see into the distance. And actually we could try, well, it's nighttime, so that's an issue. Because even if we manage to climb there, it's not going to be very useful. But we could try to climb, whatever, get up here, so that when it's daytime, we get a lot of field of view. Climbing takes some time because you gotta find like the right path to the top. Sometimes it takes a little bit of time. Oh, there's a settlement there. But yeah, let's continue up. Okay, camp. We need to camp. Oh, we're doing fine. Okay, so let's go down from here. Let's try climbing another day. And where's that town? I wonder if this is the town we're looking for. It may well be. It may well be. Simi Hakata. Yeah, this is it. There's a market traveler here. What is around? Suamox. Okay, so what this means is we are like on a dead end of the map. We're going to need to go back to Ramiriki and probably do some random exploration. So yeah, we're going to need that. Need to do that. For now, let's see what's undervalued here. This guy doesn't undervalue anything that he has, so not a lot of good trading that we can do. We still have 3 food days. We're still going to need something. Let's trade this sword for all these maize, I guess. And what else? Give me some. I have a lot of healing items, so that part is fine. Let's see. No, he doesn't want to trade that gold artifact. Maybe some coca or cacao. No, just the food. I don't know. It doesn't look like a very good deal, but yeah, let's take that thing. Maybe if I give you another tejuelo, you can give me no. Alright. A sword for 30 grains of maize or 13 rations of maize. It's fine. And let's ask this guy to join us. He will join the union of the Muisca, and he's offering us some people. We're going to take the Getcha and one archer, these guys, and all these supplies. It's not that much. So, anyways, oh, took all the people in. That's not what I wanted to do. Okay. I don't need 2 explorers, and this one is actually the one that I had. It's better. So no, I'm going to return this explorer, and yeah, I don't need all these people in. More people is more food. Let's keep this. Because stronger enemies are coming. So So we are on a dead end, as I mentioned. There's no more towns around here, it seems. We're going to go back to Ramiriki. If I remember correctly, let's check the memories. In Ramiriki, they told us that about Hunsa, Hikata, and Suamox. So we're going to have to do a little bit of exploring because we don't have any town referred to any other. There's this swamp here. I believe we will want to go to the south. So let's try going south directly from here. It looks like there's some plains. So at least at the beginning it looks like a safe journey. Let's make camp first for, well, until the sunset and then a little bit more. Maybe 5 more hours. And we're ready to go. We're going to have to go across this river, which is fine. There's probably something south. And we are going to swim, but first a battle. Okay, so we got a lot of people. There's 2 swordsmen here. Let's just straight attack them. No ranged unit. Okay, so there's a crossbowman here. You guys go and attack this crossbowman. And oh, I do have 2 explorers. That's why I had like that increased range of vision. Let's keep them. Medicine. Actually, yeah, let's carry this. And let's very slowly swim through this river. Okay. There's a very steep hill here. I'm going to climb. A paramo here, okay. It's small, it's pretty tiny, but we are going to be able to check stuff from here. So there's a hut there. Let's talk with the guy who lives there, or the family who lives there. Susakira. Is there anything around? Hakata, Suamox, and Ramiriki. Yeah, we know that. Join the alliance. Well, this guy's a little bit poor, but he's giving us 2 of the guys who live with him or want to come, so let's take an archer. Well, we are running out of food. Let's take all this food. Yeah, I think we're running short on food. He's got some maize. Let's trade this medicine. We don't need this medicine for now, but he doesn't value it that much either. These earrings, jewelry, and also this medicine. What? How much food can you give me, guy? Susakira, I hope you can give me enough. He likes that jewelry. Okay, that was a lifesaver. The medicine also seems to be very valued. Oh. Okay. Trade. Close. Buy. And let's continue going south. So we are here, let's dive south from here. Following these borders, these hills, which seem to be safe. At least not a lot of forest around this area, so that's good for us. It's night time. We're going to continue south. We're not going to go near Ramiriki because I don't think it makes any sense. There's no other town nearby, and we still need to hit 4 more towns, including Hunza. So they are probably all south. Oh, so we met the first burned down hut. So this happens if you don't get to them on time. This is what happens. They were attacked, so we can no longer have them join the alliance or trade with them or whatever. So too bad. We are on day 5, so things have already started happening. Enemies, this kind of things. Let's go. You guys attack this one, and you guys attack. Come here, and then attack this one. The other guys can do whatever they want, except the explorers. Don't want them to do anything. And this guy's pretty wounded, but we're doing fine. But we are going to need to take care of him, so. Gold. Huh. And food. Well, these guys are eating a lot. I mean, we are traveling a lot, so. We're going to need to put some bandages. This one is also sick, so let's give him some medicine. And let's then put some bandages on Gachoke, the Gecha, Chiki. Wow, this guardian, level 3 guardian, is pretty injured. All these guardians are pretty injured, so. Alright. Let's continue going south. You're still traveling light. And yeah, let's continue full south. Full south. We want to go as far as possible from Ramiriki to get to the other towns. This forest, small forest. We're tired, so let's camp here by the river. For 6 hours for now, okay, until sunrise. That looks like it's enough, so yeah. Pick up the camp and continue going south. We're going to go across this river. Let's try not to enter the forest. We can continue going south. Okay, so it was a small forest, so no big issue. And there's a cave there. Let's enter that cave. Oh, there's 2 caves, one next to the other. So inside the cave you can find different kinds of things. For now, mostly beneficial things, but in the future there may be some dangers. We're going to go ahead and explore it. Paipaquillo is going into the darkness. Let's see what we can find here. The snake blast thing, so it's okay, so this one is used for range units especially, so that they can attack quicker. That's what we found here in this kind of altar. There's some pathfinding issue there, it seems, which we're probably going to fix in the upcoming version that is focused on combat, on improving the combat. So alright, so we're going to put that into one of our archers. This one is going to have it, so he can shoot quicker. Okay, and let's continue going south, south. And then in a little bit, I mean after we cross this, We can go a little bit southwest, I believe. Pretty open plains. Well, and we are running out of food, so we better do something about it. I think yeah, we should head back to Ramiriki and get some supplies because we only have, oh, settlement there. Lucky, we were lucky because I don't think, I think Ramiriki was more than 1 day away, so yeah. There's a village here. I wonder if it's a big village or not. I mean, if it's one of the villages on the list, probably not, because it's pretty close to Ramiriki and they did not tell us. Okay, attacked by Spanish captains. These guys are strong, so I think I will fold these two so that they don't get too much injured. Let's see how the Guardians do. They are getting hit pretty bad. Oh, one of them almost died. This is a Getcha warrior, so come here. A lot of fish. Oh, that's good. That's good news. Okay, that saved us. Let's enter anyways here. Chipaken's hut. It's a small hut. We can ask this guy. Northwest is Ramiriki, so there's nothing around here. Um, let's trade. This gold bar is not very valued by him, but neither is maize. So we can trade 2 tejuelos for some maize. I think it's about 200 probably. Okay. Yeah, let's take some food because it's dangerous. And also let's. Oh, this. Okay, there's something's going on there. But they joined the alliance. Okay. And they are offering us some people too. Taking all the elite getcha and all these supplies and also 6 tejuelos. Very useful. Thank you. And so it says Chipaken's hut, but actually it was one of the towns that we needed to reach. That's good news. The bad news is that there's nothing else close, so we will have to go west from here, right? And probably try to find some towns. But yeah, I think that's what I wanted to do in this playthrough. Once if you manage to get to all the towns, I mean, it's harder every time because of the enemies that you met. But if you manage to find all of them, then you win the game. For now, we are going to add more quests and more stuff that you can find while exploring. But I guess that's it for now. Thank you for watching, and please, if you like the game and if you see some potential on what we can do with the game, remember to go buy it. It's available in early access, or just wishlist it on Steam. That also helps, not as much as buying it, but also helps. And of course, some people ask me, what if I buy it on early access and do I have to pay again once the full version comes? And no, once you get it on early access at a discounted price, you get access to the final version and all the updates that comes with it. So please consider that, and thank you for watching. Also, you're welcome to go to the Discord and let us know your ideas to improve the game or anything that you can think about it. So I hope to see you there, and have a good day.